Hello, my name is Robert Sumpter. I am the coordinator for workforce development, and we have some very exciting news for you. I bet you didn't know that workforce development was in Hosanna House. We had this service for about 30 years. And one of the partners that we were associated with was Allegheny County. I was with them for 15 years. We placed close to 15, well, actually it was close to 500 placements for 15 years. We also had a partnership with the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania, where we worked also with individuals that had intellectual and physical disabilities. We placed them. So Hosanna House, we do have a track record of a placement and making people in their surrounding for them to have supportive employment as well. So in a few minutes, we're going to wait until we gather some of the other individuals on before we go through the process. But again, I got some exciting news for those who are unemployed and also underemployed. And we're going to go through a process where we have some things that cause you to get really excited. And so we have, I see some is still yet to come on. We're looking, here we go. Some of the things that one of our goals is to eradicate poverty in the Pittsburgh and Wilkinsburg and the surrounding area. And one of the ways to do that is through education and economics. And when I'm talking about economics, we're talking about quality employment. And so we're going to share some of that quality employment with a partnership that we have developed last year that is going to help us go through this process. So we're going to wait around and for some of the others to come on. And then we're going to go along with the program here. Okay, we see some coming on. Thanks for joining me. Okay. All right, then we're going to get started. The organization that we're connected with is UPMC, and the program is called Pathways to Work. Now, oftentimes people look at UPMC as just a career in the health association, but we have careers also in other areas, and I wanted to share some of the careers that we have. We have careers in human resource. We have careers also in food services, security. We also have career in business analysts, information technology. You go down the list. So we're looking at the 16 clusters of employment that you can avail yourself to. So we're going to share some of those things with you. So I just want to give you sort of an outlook on the programs that we have and some of the services that we have as well. One of the things that we do service along with looking for jobs for individual is we have a career assessment. The career assessment consists of individuals who may not know what kind of career they want to get into. And so we'll go through a process when we will connect them to some of the jobs that they feel that they could be capable with. We also have job search. You can come in, and I'm going to show you some of the areas that the people will come in to do job search. We do have some computers that we're connected with. We have individuals that will come in, and for those who may not have access to computer, we have computers that will serve them as well. We also have mock interviews. People will come in if they are not really sure about how to do, we'll go through the process of interviewing. We do mock interviews for them. And for those who may want some assistance with their resume, we also do assistance with resume writing as well. Here's some of the location as well. Just want to give you an insight on some of the location that we actually service. It's not just the Pittsburgh area. We service also outside of the Pittsburgh area. We service Williamsburg, Pennsylvania as well, Harrisburg, out the border of West Virginia, Maryland, up to Erie, the border of New York and Ohio. So we have a wide range of areas that we can cover as well. These are the locations. There's 36 locations that UPMC actually work out of. And as you can see here, you got 36 locations that we would select from. So for those who may be leaving Pittsburgh and want to go to other areas, you can still come here to Hosanna House, which is 807 Wallace Avenue. We can serve you here too. We are located on the second floor. We have a UPMC site here on the second floor, and our hours are from 10 to 4, Monday through Friday. Friday, we have appointments as well. We have walk-in service as well, so you can actually walk in and we will service you as well. Again, the process is you come in and you use the computer, or you can also use your computer at home. You'll come in and you put an application in through the computers that we have here, and what will happen is that you would give us the job numbers, and then we would kind of work with you, and we will actually facilitate with you with the hiring manager, and we'll walk you through the process through hire. And when I talk about quality employment, we're talking about at a minimum of $15 and up. We're talking about the type of benefits that UPMC have to offer, and I tell you what, it's second to none. When you talk about the benefit package here, UPMC offers some of the best benefits that you can think of. One of the benefits is the medical benefit here. We have life insurance, the dental, disability. One of the most important ones that I really like is UPMC have a tuition aid package as well, which is excellent. Not only it will work with the individuals that is employed at UPMC, but also the spouse, if you have any kids as well. They will be included in that. So when you look at UPMC as a place to work, UPMC is pretty much second to none. It's actually probably one of the largest employer in Pennsylvania. So just come in, sign up. You can reach me at my number here is 412-342-1326. That's 412-342-1326. Just to give you some insight on the site, what the site looked like when you come in to visit. We have some of the posters here is located here. We can see that the UPM site is here. And again, for those who have questions, feel free to call. Any question you have to answer, we will direct those questions and answer them for you.
You want to see if anybody has any questions right now?
Yes. So feel free to call in for any questions. We have a monitor here that is showing some of the benefits that you can see here.
Okay. So what are your, do you have walk-in hours?
Okay, the question was, do we have walk-in hours? We do. Walk-in hours, we're open from 10 a.m. until 4. You can walk in. Appointment's not necessary, just walk in, and there is someone here to assist you on any questions that you may have, or if you have problems filling out the application, we can walk you through that as well.
And so what are some of the jobs that I could apply for through you?
The question was, what are some of the jobs that I can apply for? Again, we have through the 16 clusters, which you can start from environmental services. Environmental services, of course, another way of housekeeping. Food services, there's plenty of jobs for food services. Business analysts, we have jobs as business analysts. Management, human resource, it goes down the list. Pretty much every job in the 16 categories and clusters that you can think of, there's employment that UPMC can have for you. In fact, UPMC have thousands of jobs that are available in the Pittsburgh and the surrounding areas. So there's plenty of jobs available for those who's looking. You may be looking for a job that you have worked in your job for 7, 10 years, and you may want to change. UPMC is a place to go. A neat thing about UPMC as well is that the advancement. So you could actually work, for example, in food service, and you want to go back to school and get educated to go into management. There's opportunities there as well. So,
Okay.
variety of opportunities.
Sarah Lynn Murphy is asking if there are any jobs that don't require the COVID vaccine.
It's a case by case. If you are dealing with individuals that you're in contact with on a daily basis, you're going to have the COVID shot. So, for example, if you're working probably in environmental services or parking, being a parking attendant, I don't think that's required. But usually on the application, when you go into the application process and look at the requirements, it will indicate to you if you need the COVID shot or not.
Okay.
Another question is, once you participate in the tuition aid program, are you required to stay there for a certain period of time? The answer is yes. UPMC is required, if they have paid for your education, it's required for you to remain on the job at least for a year.
Kyrie Hicks said, great explanation, Robert. And Sarah said, thank you for the info.
All right, you're welcome. Thanks for joining me.
Okay, you still have 5 people on, so let me think of
Okay, just to recap what Pathways to Work is. Again, it's a Pathways to Work, and what they did, one thing about UPMC, they felt that they wanted to come into the community and offer individuals opportunity versus going into the Oakland area or any other area like downtown Pittsburgh. They felt that if they go into the community and set up offices and organizations and job centers, that way that would unveil the individuals in the community to come in and begin to work through some of the recruiters that they will have here. Again, UPMC has thousands of jobs available in the Pittsburgh and the surrounding areas. As I stated, they have 36 different sites that you can apply to.
Desandra has a question. Desandra Harris Sullivan says, should I be concerned about a lack of work experience?
Cassandra, again, it's a case by case. So it really depends on the type of job that you're applying for. Again, all that information will be given to you once you go in through the application process, and you will see the requirements and some of the things that you need for you to obtain that job and do well. So a lot of the information that will be in the packet of the requirements for that particular job. There are some of the jobs where you need just very little requirements. And then, of course, depending on the type of job, you're going to need much more. So it's a case by case again, or a career by career, depending on the type of jobs that you're applying for. Again, our hours again is 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Monday through Friday. Walk-in service is acceptable. There's always someone here during those hours where they can give you information about the different jobs, the process of filling the application out. Again, there's someone here as well to do the mock interviews, also for the career assessment, career counseling. All those things are available here Monday through Friday from 10 to 4.
Gloria Nelson says, when are you available to meet with people?
Actually, when you call in, we have availability from Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and Friday, and that is again from 10 to 2. That will be the time when you can set your appointment. Again, we will walk around. You'll see the facility. If you happen to come in and you want to do some paperwork and fill out, again, of course, the application will be online, but we have plenty of room here. As you can see, we have the tables available. We have the different computers set up here. If it's a PowerPoint presentation you'd like to see, we also have this big screen here for you to utilize as well. And so the center here is for the community to come in and utilize it. We're opening in from 10 to 4, Monday through Friday. So I think that's all of the questions that we have. But again, thanks for joining me. And again, I can be reached at 412-342-1326, 807 Wallace Avenue on the second floor.
We have a couple more questions.
Okay, we can grab 2 more questions.
Sarah Lynn Murphy says, is it just for UPMC jobs? Do they do stuff like resume help?
Yes, we do resume help here. And actually, at our center here, we will do resume help here. So you can come in on the hours I stated, from 10 to 4. You come in if you need your resume spruced up, or if you don't have a resume at all, we can go through the process of building a resume for you. So we're here, again, Monday through Friday, 10 to 4. Resume writing, if you need that, assisting with that, mock interviews, career assessment, job search, we're here for you.
Okay. And the other question is, Martin Nelson said, do you have to live in the city of Pittsburgh to use these services?
The answer to that is no. You can live in the Pennsylvania area all the way up until the area that we have on the chart here. So Pittsburgh is just one location that we have. You can live in Harrisburg, Williamsburg, Pennsylvania, Erie, Pennsylvania. Actually, we have some jobs that are remote as well. So you could actually live in New Jersey and still have a job here in Pennsylvania and work from that process. So you're not limited to just the Pittsburgh area.
Okay. And I think Kyrie had a question, another question. He said, Kyrie had said, will background play a factor?
Actually, that's a good question. A lot of employers hinder individuals that looking for employment to apply for their job. So UPMC is unique in this area. It's a case by case. What they did through the years was to kind of soften their requirements when it comes to individuals who may have a background that they made some mistakes in the past. So it's a case by case. They do have jobs that are carved where the background will not be an issue. So again, case by case. So the individuals who have an interest in getting a job that may have a background come in, and we can look at some careers where you can apply where it won't be an issue there.
Okay. We can still got 7 people on.
Okay.
Okay, so yeah, we're down to 6 people. Let's see.
All right, so we're going to pretty much wind up again. Thanks for coming in on Facebook and joining me. Again, any questions, further questions you may have, feel free to give me a call. You can reach me at 412-342-1326, or you can email me at roberts@hosannahouse.org. Okay, until next time, have a great day.